everyone from Nelson Mandela to Barack Obama to Donald Trump. Like, yes, everyone says that, right?
Yeah, we're golden, baby girl, we're golden. Yeah, about to see it shine, 'cause we're golden.
Someone was asking me about community, and I think the easy answer for community or having that, group of friends is, hey, when things are tough, they're gonna run towards you in your valley and they'll be there for you. And they don't even need to know that you're going through it because they're close enough to you. They'll sense it, they'll feel it, they'll pull you out of it. Okay, check, we get that. But I think what rounds it out for me, and I'd love your take on it, true community for me is, yeah, I get that first part, but the second part is when you run to them and you've launched your second book or third book, and they're so much more excited than you, and you can just sense it in their vibe. There's nothing like that. I'm so lucky to be surrounded by a number of people that I know when I go to tell them. There's no jealousy, there's no, he's lucky, it's just like, no, he worked for that. And they're so over the top happy. And I even get like goosebumps talking about it because I feel like I have that and I want that so badly for other people, because it's easy to be like, yeah, someone's there for you when you need them, but what about when you're happy as well? I really consider it an honor to have you on the podcast today, because you're someone I look up to and someone that I really appreciate. Your podcast has helped me a lot, so thank you. When it gets so overwhelming and busy, you make me laugh here, bud. Why you make me laugh? When you're, I think it's a good thing that you're really busy and have a lot on your plate. You can imagine what I have on my plate during the day, and you can't know what's going on at all times in your businesses, especially if they grow to any big size. But I think you need those macro plannings, and then, yeah, I think then you just go into day-to-day mode, and also you'll be here all night too if you don't allow yourself to be like, I'm done for the day. I've just started to get, now there's times and places, people that are younger that are watching, that are building their career, I think you should put in 70 to 80 hours of work a week, because that's what you need to do if you have big goals. If you don't, cool. But as you get in your career a bit, you need to have that routine and just be like, I'm done, right? And I think that also just gives you confidence that to get back up. If you just wear yourself out every day, you're not going to want to go back in the next day. And so, yeah, I feel that today there's so much going on. Like, we bought a company last week, and then the people from the company are here today, and I haven't really talked to them. But I trust the machine, and my team are working with them, and it's on my list, but it's like really low down. And so reprioritizing is huge. I don't know, how do you do it? Summer Love shout out. I'm gonna reach out to you and see what you're up to.
What would you tell yourself when you were younger, starting up in this business? What would you tell yourself there? Like, what would you focus on? What would you avoid? This is a constant grapple.
Yeah, time is your ultimate, it's so cliche, but time is your ultimate commodity that you never get back. And we hear it from, you read books, I read books, we hear it from everyone from Nelson Mandela to Barack Obama to Donald Trump. Like, yes, everyone says that, right? And then you start to, as you get levels of success or in your business and life, the question's great, because as you get levels of success, it becomes more apparent. But it should have been apparent when you're my earlier self of.
You made a lot of sacrifices when you were younger.
Yeah, of time, and I guess that's what you have to give. So when you're younger, I think it's okay. But what I wasted a lot of time on, especially in business development or growing a business, is people that were nice but not interested. And I fooled myself to say, oh, there's a deal here, or there's something that can come with it. It's counterintuitive, because I invest long-term in relationships. It's cool to invest long-term and have coffees and beers, but again, you have to be selfish at the same time as generous with your time, because you're never getting it back. I just like getting to know really fast now. So that's my advice to my younger self, and being okay with it, right? Get to that know. Now, put on the other hat of life and friendship. I think you should waste time. I think of that as investing time. And Dabs will tell you, I am pretty harsh with my time now. I'm just like, no, I can't do it. And then there's times I turn the tap on full where my door's open, and I got over being stressed about it, where it's literally a constant stream of people in my office. And rather than going home at the end of the day and saying I didn't get anything done, I've turned the corner and said, no, that's my job. And now I have hundreds of members, equaling thousands of people at Communal, that I work for them. I do. And then I have hundreds of employees in my different companies, and I work for them. So that's my job. I'm a customer service rep. You know, it's like, so it's, and then once I turn the corner on that, I've had a more enjoyable life.
Word around town as I got the city bumping, and frankly they did not see that coming. I'm the perfect mix of the Gestapo and El Chapo and Picasso, except my skin is blanco. Now watch me drop the needle into a fetal position, get my rock.
Thinking lots about failure, doing some videos and sharing with you watching today how you would deal with failure, how I deal with failure, just starting a conversation about it. I think it's important.